Hello, my name is Catherine Stopp, proud superintendent of the Fountain Valley School District. Welcome to this community information slide deck on comprehensive school safety in FVSD. The Fountain Valley School District is comprised of 7 elementary schools and 3 middle schools. We have roughly 700 part time and full time employees serving about 6,100 students in the cities of Fountain Valley and Huntington Beach. Creating and sustaining a safe environment for teaching and learning is our highest priority. According to the California Department of Education, comprehensive school safety includes strategies aimed at the prevention of and the education about potential incidents involving crime and violence on the school campus and aspects of social, emotional, and physical safety for both youth and adults. In this presentation, we'll review what we've implemented here in Fountain Valley, share some information about social and emotional supports, our Raptor visitor and emergency management system, what we call the Next Five, with a focus on facility safety, and then end with information about our safety training reboot and our frequently asked questions document. So, what have we implemented regarding systems, structures, and facilities in Fountain Valley School District? All our staff wear badges so that they're easily identifiable. We have a Raptor visitor sign in system that I'll tell you a little bit more about later. We have volunteer policies, different for parents and guardians that volunteer to chaperone a trip versus weekly volunteers that work in classrooms with students. We're trying to really practice our safety habits and behaviors. For example, we are in the habit now of trying to lock our doors when they're closed. We live in Southern California, we have beautiful weather, and we want our kids to be able to work outside in small groups and write in chalk on the playground and such. And so we want to take advantage of that. However, when our doors are closed and there's no reason to have them open, we're trying to get into that habit of locking those doors as another layer of safety. We have an We Tip anonymous tip line that we started this year, a different line rather, and it is being utilized by members of the community, our students and staff. We are grateful for having that resource. We do a great deal of training in Fountain Valley, and we'll talk more about that later in the presentation as well. One of the things we're so excited about is air conditioning in all classrooms. Prior to Measure O, we didn't have air conditioning, and when we would hit that hot peak in October, September, October, our temperatures in the classroom reached as high as in the 90s. And so we're thrilled that when that heat wave hit this fall, every one of our classrooms had air conditioning. That HVAC also provides fresh air exchanges daily. The Fountain Valley School Board recently adopted a policy on maintaining appropriate adult and student interactions. And this policy is to provide all staff, students, volunteers, and community members with information to increase their awareness in their role in protecting children from inappropriate conduct and failure to maintain boundaries by adults. We've also reconvened our Safe Schools Task Force and started our site safety teams. The Safe Schools Task Force is made up of about 35 members representing all 10 schools, community business partners, FVSD staff, and Fountain Valley and Huntington Beach police departments. While the Safe Schools Task Force is not a decision making body, they engage in discussions and share perspectives and resources, and some serve as liaisons to their site safety teams. The school site safety teams are in place to really drill down to the specific safety needs at each site. Some teams are focusing on event safety, while others are focused on traffic around morning drop off, and yet others are working to get all their emergency supplies in orders, or a combination of all of those things and more. We have comprehensive school safety plans that are annually rewritten, approved, and are being implemented. We have a new director of student services and safety, and we're very excited to share that we have expanded mental health resources that I'm going to share with you now. So, what have we implemented in regards to social emotional supports? We're excited to share with you information regarding our behavior intervention aides, elementary counselors, guidance technicians, and our middle school counselors, which provide a layer of safety for our students every day. We're fortunate to have one behavior intervention aide at each of our elementary schools. These specially trained individuals support our students and staff in the area of behavior to make sure students are successful in school. They work in the classrooms to redirect students and work with teachers on strategies to keep students on task. They check in daily and weekly with students to give targeted support. Our behavior intervention aides are also out at recess and lunch to promote positive student interactions through supervised games and activities. They work with our individual students in small groups to create relationships and trust with our students. We're very excited to have elementary counselors on each of our campuses for the first time. Fantastic. We started with 4 for our 7 schools, and we just recently added a 5th counselor, which allows schools to have an average of 4 days of support each week. This team works collaboratively to plan and deliver classroom lessons on topics such as anti bullying, social skills, being a good friend, and self regulation. They're also able to work with small groups of students and individual students in many areas such as behavior, attendance, and academics. These individuals are extremely visible at school, especially at recess and lunch, interacting with students and building relationships. Fountain Valley is also extremely fortunate to have a guidance counselor at each of our 3 middle schools. These individuals work closely with our counselors and they meet with students and families to discuss concerns in academic, attendance, and work completion. They create plans with students to tackle those late assignments and assist in turning these assignments in for credit. Our guidance technicians also help with organization and what we call executive functioning skills by cleaning and organizing backpacks and helping to create systems for our students. They inform parents of academic progress and help with the transition to high school. These individuals have been a wonderful addition to our middle school teams. The middle school counselors have been with us the longest, and they are a vital part of our schools. Like our elementary counselors, they deliver classroom lessons, but with different topics more applicable to middle school students, such as college and career readiness, social media awareness, and suicide prevention. They also work with small groups and individual students through a referral process where parents, staff, or students themselves can refer for help. Middle school counselors also help resolve conflicts between students. Many times, when an altercation or situation takes place between students, they need guidance to move forward and devise a plan for positive interactions with one another. Our counselors spend quite a bit of time participating in restorative practices too. Many of you that volunteer in our schools know that we have a Raptor visitor management system in place. I'll share a short video with you because I know many of you may not be aware of this system. So let's check it out.
Here's how Raptor Technologies, the nation's leading visitor management system, works. Your new visitors give front desk personnel their government-issued ID. The staff member places the ID on the scanner connected to your Raptor system. Raptor searches through the sex offender registries of all 50 states in a matter of moments. It also checks your database for any custodial issues or known gang members. If a match or potential match is found, Raptor alerts you immediately. Raptor can also notify security personnel or local law enforcement via text message and email. If the visitor is cleared, Raptor prints a name tag with all of the necessary information. The visitor's name, destination, picture, time, and date. That's how it works. Contact us today to find out how Raptor can protect your school.
Students and staff know that adults on campus need to either have a badge or a sticker indicating that they checked in at the front office. If there are any adults on campus or people on campus that are either not wearing a sticker or a badge, this encourages staff to initiate conversation with them and direct them to the front office. We're excited to begin using the Raptor Emergency Management System to support our drills, alert staff of issues on campus, as well as accounting and reunifying students with their families. Here's another short video for more information.
Trusted by thousands of schools nationwide, Raptor Technologies' school safety software is purpose-built to protect every child, every school, every day. Raptor Emergency Management gives schools the ability to initiate and maintain visibility during drills, active incidents, and reunification events to help them prepare for, respond to, and recover from any emergency. Drill Manager empowers you to build muscle memory by practicing drills. Analyze performance to improve your protocols, ensure compliance with state mandates, and better prepare your students and staff for any crisis. For localized incidents, such as fights or spills, teachers can summon help instantly with Team Assist. With Raptor Alert, a silent panic alert can be initiated from any web-enabled device, notifying first responders and staff instantaneously for seamless collaboration and faster response. Once initiated, users can call or text 911 directly from the mobile app. Raptor Alert automatically shares critical information like caller name, number, and precise locations to 911 dispatchers. Users can also group chat and share floor plans or other critical data. During an emergency, Raptor Accountability provides real-time data on the location and status of everyone on campus, all visible in the Incident Command dashboard to expedite emergency response efforts. After an incident, safely reunify students with authorized guardians up to 4 times faster than pencil and paper methods with Raptor Reunification. Raptor captures a complete record of the incident, from initiation to reunification, for accurate reporting. Raptor is 100% aligned with the I Love You Guys Foundation's SRP and SRM, and can be customized to any protocol you use. Plus, it helps your district stay in compliance with the latest safety mandates, such as Alyssa's Law. Raptor Emergency Management seamlessly integrates with Raptor Visitor and Volunteer Management software to ensure that you remain in complete control and have a line of sight to everyone and every incident in your schools every day. Schedule a demo today.
While we address drill management, alerts, and accountability and reunification, we believe that this system is going to be more efficient. Our goal is to start with implementation at 3 schools and then the other 7 prior to the 23-2024 school year. The next 5. And why do we call it the next 5? Well, with the passage of Measure O by our community, the board identified the first 5, or the big 5 items that would be completed at each site. For example, air conditioning and window replacement and roofs. With the Measure O work drawing to a close, in October of 2021, the board identified the next 5 items that they would work on, including playground equipment, replacing HVAC units called BARDs on the portables, concrete and asphalt work, field and sprinkler rehab, and of course, facility safety, which includes fencing, single points of entries, and additional systems. Each of these projects has an element of safety. For example, the replacement of the older playground equipment, new asphalt without cracks and gaps, and the proactive replacement of HVAC so that students and teachers aren't left in classrooms without heat or air conditioning because of equipment failure. In this presentation, we're going to drill down deeper into facility safety, specifically those items there. Bells, clocks, and public announcement systems. We currently are using an analog system for our clocks and bells, and the plan is to move to an updated digital system. Work will begin this summer on updating the system, checking wiring, changing out speakers where needed, and moving into the digital system. The system is easily programmable and expandable to include visual notifications where needed. This work should take place beginning summer of 2023. Remote locking hardware. We have many communal doors at our schools that go into multi-purpose rooms and core rooms. To give everyone on campus a key would create a safety issue, but new remote locking hardware solves that problem. The doors can be used with a keypad or an access card. If cards are lost or a staff member leaves the district or site, their code can be removed. In addition, the hardware can be programmed to open or lock at a specific time, like the beginning of school or at dismissal. We will begin this work this summer. Single points of entry. Single points of entry go hand in hand with the perimeter fencing project. There will be one gate to enter into the school once the perimeter gates are locked. In order to come onto campus, visitors will ring in at the gate. The office staff will see them on the camera and buzz them through the gate. Visitors will continue into the office and sign in with the Raptor system. Perimeter fencing. The board has not yet approved the fencing project. However, they have given direction for Fountain Valley staff to go to bid. The bid results will be presented at the board meeting on April 6th. The fencing project includes the replacement of the current fencing materials and the addition of new material where needed. In addition, gates will be added and panic will be installed on the inside. We're looking at combination of standard chain link, black PVC coated chain link, and black ornamental fencing, all at 7 feet tall. If approved, work will begin this summer, assuming materials are available. The pictures on this screen show examples of the 3 types of fencing. The top photo shows an example of ornamental fencing. The bottom right is an example of black PVC coated chain link, and standard chain link is on the bottom left. If approved to move forward, we will begin doing the work in phases, beginning with Geisler Elementary, Oka Elementary, and Fulton Middle School. We'll continue to move forward after these first 3 schools, completing 3 to 4 schools at a time. This work can continue during the school year with students and staff on campus. Based on our architect's estimates, we expect the fencing of each campus to cost between $500,000 and $800,000. Since we don't yet have architectural plans for the other site, we'll start by just sharing information about Fulton, Geisler, and Oka. Fulton fencing. Fulton will have a combination of chain link and ornamental fencing. All pedestrian gates, both current and new, will be upgraded with panic hardware on the interior side of the gate. Currently, there is a chain link fence down El Lago, and the south and east sides of the school are against houses. One of the unique elements of this site is the 875 feet on the west side of the campus that backs up to the greenbelt. These are the architect's plans for the fencing at Fulton. Fencing in front will be ornamental and will include a new sidewalk for students to walk across the front of the school behind the fence. The fence along El Lago will be black PVC coated chain link. The fence between the school and the greenbelt is going to bid with 2 alternatives, the black PVC chain link and the ornamental. The board has indicated in discussion a desire to install ornamental fencing between the schools and community greenbelts and parks, but wanted to explore the cost of both options. Geisler fencing. Like Fulton, Geisler will be a combination of fencing material. All pedestrian gates, both current and new, will be upgraded with panic hardware on the interior side of the gate. The site currently has chain link fencing down both Las Flores and Falcon and is bordered by houses and church property on the north and east sides. The fencing at this site is fairly straightforward. The fencing along Las Flores and Falcon will be replaced with black PVC chain link, and the black ornamental fencing will be installed in the front of the school with a single point of entry gate near the front office. Oka fencing. Once again, Oka will use a combination of fencing materials. All pedestrian gates, both current and new, will be upgraded with panic hardware on the interior side of the gate. The site currently has chain link fencing down both Education Lane and Yorktown and is bordered by houses on the south and west sides. The fencing at this site is once again fairly straightforward. The fencing along Education Lane and Yorktown will be replaced with black PVC chain link, and the black ornamental fencing will be installed in the front of the school with a single point of entry gate near the front office. So, what are our next steps? The bid is advertised and due to the Fountain Valley School District on March 30th. At the August 6th board meeting, the agenda items include perimeter fencing and the awarding of the bid. If approved, Fountain Valley will move forward with beginning work at Fulton, Oka, and Geisler this summer. At that point, the architects will also begin plans for the additional 7 schools. So at this point in the agenda, we're going to discuss the safety training reboot and give you information about our frequently asked questions document. What we know to be true is training needs to be revisited regularly and that we need to practice, practice, practice. So, in addition to our regularly scheduled safety drills and annual trainings, on our 2 Fountain Valley School District Professional Development Days in August, we're going to do a more in depth training. So, right now, sessions and topics for all staff, they're still being confirmed, but will likely include stop the bleed training, hands only CPR, de escalation training, Narcan administration for opioid overdose, and the use of AED machines. We will do training on the Raptor emergency system, and we're very excited about the opportunity to work with Knowledge Saves Lives. This company will help provide specific training at all 10 schools, the district central office, and our M&O facility. They will help prepare our staff and empower them to succeed during an emergency. Frequently asked questions. At each of the 3 information sessions where we shared this slide deck, attendees wrote down their questions, comments, and shared other thoughts on sticky notes and posters. We then used all of those questions and comments to create a frequently asked questions document to share with all our staff, our board of trustees, and community members. Please visit our Fountain Valley School District website to review the FAQ document, which also includes a link for you to add additional questions and comments regarding elements of comprehensive school safety. Finally, if you would like an opportunity to address our school board on any element of school safety, including perimeter fencing, the next regularly scheduled board meeting is Thursday, April 6th at 6 p.m. It's located at the Fountain Valley Schools Central Office, located on Slater Avenue. Our agenda topics are posted at least 72 hours in advance of the meeting on our website. We will also have a live broadcast, and if you'd like to watch us, please join us at youtube.com at Fountain Valley School District. On behalf of the Fountain Valley School District and our Board of Trustees, thank you so much for your time and for your continued partnership in the education of our Fountain Valley School District students.